Oh no, I don't like that. Oh no. All right, what is up guys? My name is Tyler. Today we have the Lenovo LEGION Go, which is basically a gaming PC handheld. It's very similar to the ASUS ROG Ally, which I covered a while back, so if you want to check that out after this, got lots of content around that. It's also very similar to the Steam Deck, except it runs Windows 11. Let me show you here some of the specs. You've got an 8.8-inch QHD Plus display, multiple modes, we'll get into that in a little bit. True Strike controllers, which is kind of like their branded special controllers. I'm interested to see what that's all about. A pretty good sized battery, 49.2 watt hour, micro SD card slot, Lenovo Legion Space, which I'm assuming is just like their special software. It has the same AMD Ryzen Z1 Extreme chip as the ROG Ally, so I expect performance to be pretty similar, but we'll see. So let's open it up. Get the trusty knife. Dude, it's been a while since we've gotten the knife out, dude. I don't get to get the knife out very often. Oh wow, so this comes with like the whole shebang here. They give you kind of everything. So right off the bat, my first impression literally is, this looks like a Steam Deck. First of all, this very much reminds me of the Steam Deck packaging, if you remember that. And I really like that they just give you everything in the same package here. This costs the same as the ROG Ally, but you get a lot more for your dollar here. Get the best from your device with Lenovo services. I don't care about your Lenovo services right now. We got another little box right here. I'm assuming anything else? No? Pretty, oh, there's a little door in there. You see that? That's kind of cool. Little door in here with some safety information. Not too worried about that either. So we can get this big box out of the way. By the way, Lenovo, why leg? Like I understand Legion, but why leg? Let's do the less interesting box first. This is going to be the charging brick. Now, the Ally came with, I believe, a 60 watt power brick. This one, okay. It's a smaller brick overall. So you can see it's a bit of a smaller brick. All right, let's see what this is. 65 watt, so a bigger, somehow a more, oh, it says right on the side. So an even more powerful power brick than the one that comes on the Ally. So I'm interested to see how fast this thing will charge up. USB-C, obviously. It'd be really disappointing if it was some proprietary nonsense. Let's actually open the Go itself. So yes, this is kind of like a big Nintendo Switch. So it kind of breaks apart in different ways and you can play it a couple different ways. So that's what kind of the unique quirk is about this particular handheld. So we'll go ahead and just slide that off. I will say, I really like that Lenovo included a carrying case. Will I ever use it like this? Absolutely not, because carrying things in a big, chunky carrying case is never the look, but it's very nice, it's very hard. It's very reminiscent of the Steam Deck carrying case if you got one of the original Steam Deck kits. So, let's go ahead and unzip it. Ooh, I don't know what this little cloth is, but okay. It's a whale! It's a big whale, it's a whale. Look at that little whoosh. Oh yeah, it's as big as I thought it would be. We'll get more into this thing in a minute. But yeah, so this is just the hard shell case. It's about what you'd expect. Pretty good, just very big. So that was my biggest concern with this, was that it's gonna be big. And well, right off the bat, oh no. Oh no, I don't like that. Do you see how wobbly that is? That does not instill confidence. Like immediately I pick it up and I immediately like, this right side wiggles. I don't like it. Oh no. This one, okay, the one on the left feels solid. The one on the right, it's like I can't even show you on camera. You can't really tell, but it wobbles, dude. And here's the Ally. Here's the Ally. Okay, the Ally is one solid slab of console. It's sturdy. The Go, it's really hard to describe it. Buttons feel pretty good. Thumbsticks also feel good. This does have a trackpad down here. It doesn't click or anything, but it is a trackpad. These buttons feel okay. Shoulder buttons, and they feel okay. Triggers are deep and big, but they're very flat. And by flat, I mean they don't have a lot of resistance. So like when you go to pull them, they don't increase in resistance. Whereas the Ally ones feel like they have some sort of dampening or something that makes them feel like as you pull them, they get a little more resistance, and they're soft at the end. These, not as soft at the end. You get way too many buttons on the bottom. You've got two buttons here, like you would on the Steam Deck. They're very shallow, clicky buttons. And then on this side, you've got another one in the same position as this one, but then you have this other weird one up here as opposed to down here, and then you have the release buttons for the controllers there. You also have like a scroll. You have a scroll wheel. There's a scroll wheel right there. So the scroll wheel, we don't know what that does yet. It looks like you got a big intake. Now there is metal on this device, which does make it feel pretty premium compared to the Ally, which is just plastic. Got this big exhaust vent up here, probably a speaker right there, it looks like, your USB-C, your micro SD slot, which is not near the exhaust. Nothing on the bottom, but another USB-C port. I do like that. So 2 USB-C ports is convenient. And you do get a kickstand, which feels pretty good. It reminds me a little bit of like the Surface devices, if you've used any Microsoft Surfaces. It's kind of got that vibe to it, but I like that. I like that it has, that I do like. Oh, and here's the Steam Deck. For comparison, can you tell which one's which? It's as big as a Steam Deck. All right, let's power it on. Hold the power button. Nothing. Okay, maybe it needs to be plugged in. Splash screen, Windows booting up immediately. As you guys know, with these Windows handhelds, you do need to update them. I can't stress that enough. This is not a Nintendo Switch. It is not a GameCube. Oh, there it is. Okay. So this is how you have to set it up. You have to set it up vertically because Lenovo, in their infinite wisdom, put a portrait display in the Go. Hello? Design team here. Maybe we should not put portrait display in landscape device. This is a weird phone. I will say the display is good. I like it. And then I'm assuming, so what this is supposed to be is a mount for this. And I think there's a little switch on the bottom and you just turn that on to FPS mode. No way use it like this. You'd have to use it, am I stupid? There's no way there's no way. With the thumbstick going into your hand like that, there's no way you hold it like this. Maybe I just gotta get used to it, is what I would say if it made any sense. It's cool. It's definitely different. I just don't know if I like the idea of grabbing. It feels so anti-gamer to grab a controller like this. Like, look at this. Think about that. If you have a Nintendo Switch right now, grab one of your Joy-Cons and grab it like this. And tell me this doesn't feel very not right. All right, let's wrap this up. Again, this is the Lenovo Legion Go. This is Lenovo's stab at a gaming handheld. They took a page out of Nintendo's book with the Switch-like controllers. Very cool idea. I will give them credit for that. Execution-wise, could be a little better. I do like the kickstand. I think that is nice. I like the aluminum because it looks nice and feels nice, but it does make it very heavy. The screen is nice. It's bigger than any of the handhelds I have, which is always nice, but again, kind of defeats the portability of it. Buttons are very shallow and clicky for the most part across the board. The best thing about this, I think, are the joysticks. I think the joysticks are great. So yeah, that's that. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button. And as always, make sure to subscribe to see more content like this. We'll be covering more about the Go in a couple future videos here soon, so stay tuned for that. Keep an eye on my TikTok throughout the evening, as well as my Twitter, X, whatever. I'll throw those down here as well. Keep an eye on those. I'll be throwing up some short videos of me playing around with it this evening. So have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.